to Beth Cooks the Internet. Today I'm making cinnamon rolls as requested by my friend Caroline. I got the recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction, and our first step is to get the dough going. So first I'm going to measure out the milk and put it in the microwave to warm it up to about 100 degrees. 1½ teaspoons yeast. Next, I'm going to get 2/3 cup sugar, take out 2 tablespoons of that 2/3 cup and add it to the yeast and milk. Okay, I've got the milk, yeast, and sugar measured out. Now these 3 ingredients are going into the bowl of my stand mixer, where they will wait for about 5 minutes until the yeast gets nice and foamy. That shows that the yeast is active and it's working. As you can see, the yeast is foamy and ready to go. I'm going to put the bowl into my stand mixer along with the dough hook and add the rest of the sugar. Then I'm going to add the butter in 4 pieces. Our mixture is looking correct, and now it's time to add the eggs and salt. I'm going to crack the eggs and put the salt into a small bowl just in case there's any shells. Oh, double yolk! I don't think we can use this one. We can't use it, it's going to mess it up, it's baking. Okay, we got a new egg. Our wet ingredients are all mixed together, and now it's time to add the flour. I'm going to add the flour 1 cup at a time, waiting until each cup is fully incorporated before adding the next. When I add the final ½ cup, for a total of 4½ cups, I'm going to wait until the dough pulls away from the side of the bowl and then knead for an additional 3 minutes. Our dough is ready for its first rise. I'm going to spray a glass bowl with non-stick spray and put the dough into the bowl. I will cover it with plastic wrap and set it out on the counter for 1 to 2 hours or until the dough has doubled in size. It's been 2 hours and our dough has risen and is nice and poofy. The filling is really straightforward. I've got 6 tablespoons of room temperature butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. I'm going to take a ½ cup of the brown sugar and mix it with a 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Now I'm going to take the dough, punch it down, and roll it out into an 18 by 12 inch rectangle. Now I'm going to take my 6 tablespoons of butter and butter this dough like a piece of toast. I'm going to sprinkle the dough and butter with the cinnamon sugar mix, making sure to get all the way to the edges. Starting at the long end, I'm going to roll up the dough. From there, I'll cut it into 12 equal pieces and turn them on their sides to make the cinnamon rolls. Now I'm going to just set each roll in on its side and then cover the dish with plastic wrap and let it rise for about another hour. This is the point where if you wanted to make this an overnight recipe, you would take your covered rolls and put them in the fridge. In the morning, take them out for an hour or 2, do that second rise, and continue on with the recipe as written. They're going to bake at 350 for about 25 to 28 minutes. And around the 15-minute mark, depending on your oven, you might want to put a piece of tin foil over the top of the rolls if the tops are getting too brown. Okay, our rolls are out of the oven and they smell great. Now it's time to make the cream cheese frosting. I've got 2 ounces of cream cheese, to which I'm going to add powdered sugar, cream, and vanilla extract. And there we have it, cinnamon rolls, courtesy of Sally's Baking Addiction. Caroline, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you tried this recipe. I give it 5 stars for tasty and 3 stars for easy. It does take some time, but the techniques aren't all that bad. If there's a recipe or dish that you're curious about and you'd like me to try it and see how tasty and easy it is, please send it my way. I can be found at bethcookstheinternet.com.